Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, good morning. It's a pretty day out there. May get a little rain. The Haney Technical Center is bringing you the weather this morning. And if you have a television or a computer where you can get radar, look offshore of us, and you'll find a little bit of rain. We've had our first tropical depression. I believe it was named Arlene. I'm not sure. It went into Mexico. We could have used that rain here. It's going to be hot. I was talking to Tom this morning. He said, "What are you going to do with the weather?" It's just hot. It's just hot, and that's just the way it is. It's summertime. Everybody's going on about global warming. Well, we've had global warming since I've been here. It's just hot every summer, cold in the winter. The tides, can we get on these tides over here? If you'll notice, let's see if I can put a pencil on this, on right here, the 30th. You see these big humps? Well, and then you come back up here to the 23rd through the 25th. You see how flat it is? That's how our tides work around here. We have a week of hard running tides, and we have a week of slack tides. And in this area, a place in Japan and somewhere else, are about the only places in the world that we only have 2 tides a day. Everybody else has 4. The high tide will be this morning at 9:36 at the pass in Panama City. It'll be low at 8:40 p.m. tonight. This is brought to you by Carl Vernon. St. Joe, your high tide will be at 9:27 and low at 8:06. If you want to go catch scallops, I would get there before the tide starts going out over there. Get up there early in the morning, and after 9:27, it's going to start moving out. Now, it's not going to just suck you right out the pass and into the Gulf, but you'll be able to see the grass will start going a different direction. It'll lay down. About the middle of the, when this tide says high, your grass will be standing straight up. But when it starts going out, it'll lay over. You can see those scallops. Tomorrow morning, or tomorrow, we have the new moon. That means no moon. And the sun will rise at 5:44 and set at 7:48, and the moon tonight will rise at 4:59 and will set at 7:22. If you're going up on the Choctawhatchee River, well, I heard some bad news about as far as clarity. Everybody says it's muddy. It's 0.96. Now that is very, very low. Apalachicola is 0.06. That is very, very low. We used to fish Apalachicola when I bass fished a lot. 7 feet was perfect. You could get back in the sloughs and this and that, but you just go have to fish the river. If you want to see the giant space station pass over, you can do it tomorrow night at 8:52, and you'll be able to see it for 4 minutes. And did you know that an asteroid passed between our geosynchronous satellites 2 days ago, came within 7,000 miles of the Earth? They said it was as big as a house. And anything to come between the Earth and the Moon is close. This came between Earth and a 16,000-mile geosynchronous satellite. So that is that's something to talk about. If you're going to buy tags, you better do them today. If you're born in June, if you're going to buy them for your boat and such, you got to do it today. Today's the last day. We have a video of Jimmy Martin fly fishing with wet flies. You folks that like to fly fish get a kick out of this. He's not catching brim, he's not catching bass, he's catching crappie on wet flies. So when we get back, we're going to go right into that.
Panama City living is simply better without glasses. The Eye Center of North Florida offers the most advanced cataract surgery using lifestyle lens implants, which allow you to see all distances glasses-free. Our surgeons perform this quick and painless procedure at our accredited surgery center. When it comes to your vision, trust your local experts in surgical eye care. The Eye Center of North Florida.
9 doctors, 1 vision, yours.
Hi, welcome to the Panama City campus of Florida State University.
Did you know that the #1 industry in the state of Florida is tourism? People come to Florida to play, and it's the job of professional recreators to create those opportunities so that people can come out and play.
If you want to learn about recreation, tourism, and special events, check us out.
At
Panhandle educators, we offer full-service banking.
We're 5-star rated.
A safe place for your money.
Find us anytime, anywhere.
Or come see us on Highway 77 north of the mall.
On the east side, across from Rutherford High School.
Come see us at the beach on R. Jackson Boulevard.
We're here in Southport on Highway 77.
Live or work in Bay, Holmes, Jackson, or Washington County? You can be a member.
Join us. We'll take care of you.
Panhandle Educators Federal Credit Union.
Bill Kramer Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is Panama City's exclusive full-line dealership. Built on a 45-year foundation of trust and total customer satisfaction in all departments, including our huge pre-owned department, where we'll pay top dollar for your current automobile as a trade-in, or we'll place your vehicle on our lot and help you sell it. At Bill Kramer Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. 4 decades, 3 generations, 1 tradition.
That's a little different today, Jim. You got some tie. Just hold your hand open and just hold still. Now this is a fly you tied.
Yeah, this is tied with, well, this is pretty simple, not a real difficult fly to tie. You just start out with a piece of black marabou on the back, and then a little bit of chenille, a little little barred hackle there, and of course probably the toughest thing is getting the little bead head on here. Now this little bead head is actually made from just 2 segments of a stopper chain.
Like on your
Just
ceiling
like
fan.
you have on your lavatory or something. Now, of course, they're different sizes, and I've been doing this for a long, long time. This is not something that's really all that new. A lot of people have been doing it for a pretty good while, but it's really effective in a lot of places now. Of course, you never know. You tie a fly and it works great in one place. You think, well, man, I've got the ultimate fly here. You take it to another place, it may not be so good. But
well, we caught some shellcracker out here the other day, and we saw what they spit up, and that's pretty close to it.
We're going to see how it'll work.
All right, that thing's, let's see what you got in your little...
Well, this is just some other things to tie. These are, this is a fly right here that I don't know. I just, you know, it's, you're only limited by your imagination when you're tying flies. You know, there's any number of things you can do. This is a little fly here the other day. I had been out to one of the state lakes and was not having much luck on anything else at all. I was about ready to go home and said, what the heck, I reckon I'm just not going to do anything today. And I said, well, this is a new little fly that I had tied and never had even thrown. I said, well, let's just see what this will do. Put it on and wound up catching a limit of nice brim on it. So you just never know. You know, you never know what they're wanting.
Well, we're going to try something a little different up here today. We'll just see how it works.
Yep.
Listen to them frogs.
Yeah.
All right, let's go get them.
Let's do it.
Figure out, they like that one.
Like pretty well, didn't
That's a little old hen.
Yeah, nice little brim.
Now see, a lot of people don't think you can fly fish up in the day because they use those floating flies.
Well, if you get something down a little deeper, it doesn't seem to matter.
It's just like fishing with a cricket.
Yeah.
You want to use my forceps?
I got it. No problem. Nice little brim.
So that thing just sinks down. That sinks pretty fast, doesn't it?
It's a pretty fast sinker because you've got that little bead head that adds some weight to it. It's on down pretty well.
So you just kind of
strip it along.
ease it along.
Yeah. I'm fishing this on an 8.5 foot, little 8.5 foot 3-weight Orbis, which is a nice little rod for this type of fishing.
Up in the day, wind's blowing, no clouds. Turn on the camera, they won't bite.
Just shut them off every time, won't it?
I don't know what the deal is. They know when it happens. I know a little old place right up here, I believe it. He's just about, of course, when I turn this off, one's gonna hit it. That's all there are to it.
I've often wondered how many hours of footage they have to shoot to get to really catch us. like on a top water plug with a bass or something of that nature.
I missed a good one yesterday. Because I'd had to shoot up 3 rolls of film to get it.
Yeah, that's a little better. It's crappie.
Is it a crappie?
Yeah. Sure is. I thought they ought to hit this fly.
Well, he did.
That's what it is.
Him did.
I thought they ought to hit that little thing.
Swallowed his goozle.
Yeah, when they do hit it, they...
We'll put him in the go home box.
Let me get my handy dandy hook remover here.
Is it a brim? Is it cutting up like one?
I believe that's a brim. Maybe a... in circles. Yeah. We'll see in a minute if the hook holds. Yeah, that's a nice brim. Oh. Put it in a little old 3-weight. There you go. Yeah. Well, he swallowed it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to use them secret hook removers.
Yeah, I got my handy dandy hook remover here.
Another crappie on the fly. Wanting to jump. Thinks he's a bass, don't he?
Let's see if we can lip him. Nice crappie.
Yes, sir, Bob.
That little fly is not bad.
Hold that fly real still. That's doing the trick, ain't it?
Hey everybody, this is Brad Stevens coming to you from Sunjammers Water Sports on Highway 79. You know us for your fishing kayaks and all your sailing needs. What you may not know is that we stock a full line of inshore and offshore tackle, specializing in the Captain Joe fish-on lures. We stock his grouper baits, his SS minnows, his shredders, along with all of your gulp baits, Joe jigs, the edge hook, your U-Pro rods, and live bait. Come see us at Sunjammers Water Sports, 315 North Highway 79.
Come on down to Blue Water Outrigger, where you'll always find friendly service, fresh and saltwater fishing rods, top of the line men's and women's apparel. Don't forget to pick up your live baits and let us help you with all your outdoor needs. Check out our wide selection of top quality reels and hunting necessities, and everything in between. Come see us or order online. We'll be waiting for you right next door to Piggly Wiggly, Port St. Joe.
You know what folks like best about Coram Steak and Eggs? Just about everything. Willie and Linda Coram have been in business a long time. They know how to take care of their customers with great food and great service. Better than being at home. You don't have to do the dishes. It's all good, but be sure to check out the Heavenly Hash. That's what Coram Steak and Eggs is famous for. Coram Steak and Eggs, 804 South Tyndall Parkway. Open 24/7.
Sunset Coastal Grill, located in the heart of beautiful Port St. Joe, was established in 2002 by Patty and Dewey Blaylock as a family-owned coastal restaurant. In Port St. Joe, we meet at Sunset. Sunset's open for lunch and dinner every day of the week. Fresh seafood's brought in daily and served in a variety of traditional and creative ways. Try our award-winning gumbos. Steaks are grilled simple and perfect over an open flame grill. Our homemade soups, sauces, and salad dressings are so popular, we sell them retail. And don't forget, see the sunset at Sunset.
Out there, I don't know.
I had stuck one right before I hung this one and it came off. Let's see if we can...
That's one of them big old good ones or a good old big one, I can't tell.
It's a nice one.
That is a fine one. Everybody goes on about how these things ain't good to eat, but everybody I talk to says they are delicious.
They fine, man.
I'll find out one day. Now let me get this right. You were just sitting there untangling that mess.
This one, I was just falling. I was sitting here untangling them.
Look at that. He's got mine now.
What a crack. That one thinks he's a smallmouth.
He does. He sorely does. Look how black he is.
Man, it's black as raisins, man.
I reckon that fast sinking fly is what it's going to take.
That little fly. I don't know if we're going to get this one back or not. We're going to try.
I got these hemostats
I
in.
got some right here. Let's see if we can. Yeah, I think we can make it. I'm gonna have to get my eyes on though.
It's terrible. You got to take 3 or 4 pairs of eyes with you.
Ain't that the truth? There we go.
That's a fine one.
Fine.
Hold on to him just a sec.
Crappie, not as big as the other one.
Mm-mm.
But he was willing.
Oh, yellow he is.
He has swallowed it too.
Look how puffed out. I think that thing's got eggs in him, Jim.
Probably has.
Alright, what is he doing?
Yes.
Started out like a house fire. Don't let nobody tell you can't catch crappies on a fly.
There's a nice one. Not as big as some, but a nice one still.
They're all nice. Some nicer than others. Isn't that old frog?
Where it was,
I think he duckweeded that one, but we'll see. They might like a little salad on there.
Maybe so. Just letting it fall real deep and working it real slow, right? I'm watching your line because all you're going to see is a little twitch in that line when it hits.
Well, I put the curse on you right here now, so you might as well.
I reckon how they knew you pull that camera out.
Hey, hear it click on.
Let's try this one more time. Not back in the duckweed, but
You reckon the ducks know that's good to eat?
I sure don't know. You'll have to ask one next time and see. I think this one.
You've had about a fish every throw.
Yeah, we brought that down.
I'm going to turn this thing
Clean
on.
this off a little bit and see if something on top of it. Can't leave. That's brown, man.
That's why he's cutting up so bad, running around in circles. Surprised the shell cracker ain't jumped on that.
Me too. Eventually, I imagine one will. Very nice little brown.
Got a hole in there or something on one side. Something bit him.
Yeah, it's just something there. Good shape.
Under that tree. Under that tree.
Right under the tree. He didn't swallow it quite. We get him now.
Alright, that does look like a singer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Got to go back the old-fashioned way with a cricket.
And all else fails. That's one of them old, big old good ones right there.
It must be some kind of good one, big one, good one, or a good old big one.
Yeah, I want one of them to
Might have to go back to that underwater type.
Yep. These boys were in here.
Down to his goozle, ain't it?
Yep. Well, not so bad.
Can you reach it with you?
Yeah, hold just get him loose.
Just about big enough to lip him. Kind of like removing stitches.
No, that's just a cricket. He may have swallowed the hook. It's just part of the cricket.
May have to just cut it. I don't want to kill him.
I can't even see it.
All right, just
cut it.
Cut it.
I'm gonna have to do.
Boy, he's painted up, ain't he? Ooh wee, another swallowed it to his goozle. We'll have to operate on him.
About to get him.
Yeah, we got too much going on at one time.
Too much going on. Too close to quarters, huh?
Push off on that tree if you can. Might been the one that hit your fly.
Could have been. Come up and looked at it.
Lord have mercy. Just another swallowed it.
Do it every time. Kidoki. Yep. And every time, what you say? I can't even see. I can't see it. I don't think there's any chance of getting it without
Break it off.
making a mess.
Ain't too big.
Forgot he hadn't figured out his hook yet, maybe.
Ain't too big. Look what he is.
Pound and a half. Oh, killer, still got it.
Yeah, he's got it. Killer. He's got it.
Yeah. Come out. In your mouth. Oh. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
When you think of a successful hunting season, two things come to mind: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. Browning is the best there is, and C&G Sporting Goods is your factory direct, full-line Browning dealer. C&G stocks Browning guns, camo, knives, scopes, gun safes, bows, and much more, including hunting and fishing license. Look over the new Browning A.P.R camo short frame and X-bolt rifles. Why pay good money for anything less than a Browning? Browning and C&G, the best there is. Home of the experts.
For 26 years, Mills Heating and Air has been serving the Emerald Coast from Navarre Beach to Bay County, Crestview to Deputiac Springs with residential and commercial accounts. 7 days a week, we provide quality service and installation, in-home evaluations, air quality, and duct cleaning. We offer free estimates, convenient financing, and preventative maintenance agreements.
For lower bills, call Mills 234-8177.
Your Panhandle carrier dealer.
My name's Captain Rick Corley. I'm a SAMS accredited Marine Surveyor, NAM certified Marine Surveyor, and IAME certified Marine Investigator. Been surveying since 1969. Was taught by my father, who is the oldest, longest practicing Marine Surveyor in the world. We do all types of survey, commercial or pleasure. Steel, aluminum, fiberglass, wood, makes no difference. Give us a call at 850-527-5287 or visit us online. We'd appreciate your visits.
Right now, you can get instant fuel rebates of up to $2,500 on new Kubota tractors, utility vehicles, and zero-turn mowers. That's right, instant fuel rebates up to $2,500 at Soul Tractor. or financing as low as 0% APR on select Kubota equipment. So what'll it be? Fuel in the tank or money in the bank? Visit Soul Tractor to learn more. But hurry, Kubota Buyer Days ends June 30th.
Well, that was flies up in the day. You can catch them. We forgot to do the express lane when they were going to bite that day, and so we went back and looked, and they bit all day. But here today, they're going to bite it. If you're going to go, you need to be there at 8 because the tide's going to start changing around 8. It's going to be going out. It'll be high at 8, and we're going to be going out all day. And then at 4 p.m., when it starts slowing down, that is in salt water. You need to be out on the water. That lake we were at was, of course, Mule Head Lake. That's Stan Kirkland named that. And it almost dried up. They had to pump a little water in it. That thing almost dried up. I want to let everybody know that elastic fish for king mackerel snapper season is going to go out the 18th of July, and that doesn't mean the bottom's going to drop out. The kings are back. They are back, and the bait is back with a vengeance. I suppose that's why the kings are back. But you can go catch all the bait you want, or you can stop by the bait bar and buy you some bait there. But there's plenty of bait out there. Get you a sabiki rig or a go hook rig. Put a little heavier lead on it than you generally do because you're going to get some hardtails and they'll tangle that thing up and you'll never get it undone. And catch you some bait, get you a good live well. If you don't have a live well, just ice them down. When you get home, what you got left over, freeze them. Got you some bait. So everything is starting to pop around here. A lot of tarpon out on the beach. Had a guy call me the other day, said he saw over 100 right there at the jetties just coming by in a big flow. He didn't try to catch any, but he didn't have anything to catch any with. Now, if you got a small boat and you think it's safe, my two sons went out on a 13-foot whaler the other day. They caught a 40-pound ling, a 28-pound king, a 30-pound barracuda, 2 snappers over 16 pounds, and then 2 regular snappers, and a bunch of grouper that they had to throw back because grouper season's out. So don't let the size of your boat, unless it's just so small, but if you got something like a whaler, which is probably one of the better boats I've ever owned, and you watch the weather, you'll catch some fish. So that's about it. Everything's hunky-dory in the fishing world. Watch out for that lightning and wear your life jacket. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.